Following on from the previous video, we got to this stage here. Hang on, bear with me. We got to this stage here, and I had trouble explaining a certain bit. Hang on, we got to this stage here, where the overall answer was given by this. Okay, I had trouble explaining that. Well, here we need to convert theta, and the reason why we need to convert theta is that we are trying to find out the area here. So we are really summing up everything in. So we are moving in the y direction. So no matter where y is, no matter how high up we are, because y is a measure of how high up we are. No matter how high up we are, we need to be able to express the x direction. But we don't want to express the x direction in terms of theta, and we don't want to express the x direction in terms of x, because we are summing up everything and we are moving in the y direction. So we should be able to express the x length in terms of y, not in terms of theta and not in terms of x, because we are moving in the y direction. Y changes each step of the way, so we should be able to express the x direction in terms of y and not in terms of theta and not in terms of x. So earlier we were here. We don't want to express the y direction. We don't want to express the x direction in terms of theta, and this thing here was y, and this thing here by right we could write this as yx here, but yx over 2. By right we could express this as y and this as x, but we don't want to express this as x, because y is moving along. Y is changing all the time. So no matter where y is, we should be able to express the x length in terms of y. That's why we need to get rid of this x as well as getting rid of this theta. So that would then take us to here, because by using the equation of a circle, well, don't forget this thing here is x. By using the equation of a circle, we can rewrite this so we can express x in terms of the equation of this circle, which happens to be this. Okay. Well, anyway, overall the answer is given by this. Now, if you look at this, this bit here, this bit here is so if you look at this is Pythagoras. A squared is this big square here, and then b squared is this bit here. So when you square root the two, the point I'm trying to make is that when you square root this area, when you square root this area here, it will give you this length here. So this bit here is this length here. So this bit here is this length here. Well, if you look at this, b times this length here, b times this length, so b times this length here, it will give you this rectangle. And then when you divide it by 2, the point that I'm trying to make here is that this thing here is this area here. Okay, and then this bit here is this segment of a pizza pie, if you like, a pizza. It's this arc thing, because remember, hang on, so let's say this has a radius of a. If I were to ask you to find the area of this thing, you would get pi a squared, and then divided by 2 pi radians, and then times theta. Then that will give you the area of this thing here. So this thing cancels out, so it will be a squared theta over 2. Well, this theta here is, well, don't forget this is theta here. Okay, and this a squared here is this a squared here, and so on. Well, this bit here is really this area here. Okay, and this bit here is this triangle here. Okay.